Hello class, my name is Eric Deaton. I'll be your college algebra online instructor. What I'm looking at right now is the Blackboard course, or Blackboard portion of the course. And the only thing we're going to use Blackboard for is just some important information, and I'll post announcements. So let's just go through this Blackboard portion fairly quickly. First thing we're looking at is the announcements page. I will post announcements, so make sure you read those. They'll be emailed to you also, most of them anyway. What you want to do then is go to the Start Here page. And on the Start Here page, you'll be told to read the syllabus, which is by far the most important thing, and then you'll be required to take a syllabus quiz. It is not part of your grade, but it is required the first week of class from June 13th to June 19th. Otherwise, if you don't take the quiz, you will be reported as a no-show. So make sure you take the quiz, and if you're reported as a no-show, that means you may be dropped from the course. And then important information has some other information that you will want to look at. For right now, I want to look at the syllabus. So I already have one up. This is an online class. You can read most of this for yourself. The first thing I really want to focus on is the textbook and the other materials. Now we are using the Hawks system. You do not have to buy the textbook, but you do need to purchase the access code. Now the access code can be purchased through the Hawks website as you're registering. You could also purchase it with either at the bookstore with either the big package or the CD only package. Both of those should have the access code. Now if you want the book also, which no assignments will be found in the book, but if you want the book as a reference, then you want to buy the total package one. And then here's some information about me. If you call this number, make sure you leave a message. That message will be sent to my email, and I'll be able to respond back to you. And by far the best way to contact me is by email. Once again, the no-show deadline is June 19th. Make sure you complete at least one assignment. The Blackboard quiz is what it's for. Now 75% of classes is based on I have control over pretty much. That's over the chapter exams and the homework assignments. But 25% is on the final exam. The final exam is proctored, which means you must take it at a campus, at your college, at the testing center. You must make at least 35% on that final exam. It is comprehensive, it is departmental, it is proctored. If you don't make a 35% final exam, you cannot pass the class. If you make a 35% in the final exam, that does not mean you pass the class, because you have to look at your overall average. It must at least be a 60% to pass the class. Now, this is a grading scale, so D is passing, but that may not be good enough depending on what you're doing with your life. So go for the A. You can read all this for yourself once again. August the 3rd is when the final exam will be given at your colleges, at the testing centers. So make sure you make arrangements in advance with your local college on a proctored final exam. Do that as soon as possible. Some colleges, some testing centers require like 2 weeks. So do it immediately, I say. Withdrawal, pretty much through midterm. You can withdraw on your own. After that, you need my permission. Just send me an email. I'll have all the homework assignments and chapter exams available through August the 2nd. Then August the 3rd is the final exam. And the late work, there's actually no penalties for late exams that be available, like I said, through August the 2nd. But if you do miss the deadlines for homework assignments, that's a 10% late penalty deduction, which means the highest you can make is 90% on those assignments. And we'll talk about those just a few minutes. Now you can't access the tests until you finish the homework assignments, so you want to make sure you finish homework assignments in a timely manner. It's to your advantage. Chapter exams will be 4 exams, 15% each, for a total of 60% of the course grade. There's 23 homework assignments in the Hawk system. All the assignments that are graded are in the Hawk system. So 23 Hawks homeworks for a total of 15% of the final course grade. And then once again, the final exam was 25%. And the thing about Hawks is it does tend to work better with either Chrome or Firefox. So keep that in mind. Now, procedures. You want to take the syllabus quiz on Blackboard first. to be, so you won't be reported as a no-show. And then you'll register in the Hawks system. And each homework assignment has an 80% mastery level. You can't progress, you can't get to the corresponding chapter exams until you finish the pre-required homework assignments at 80% mastery level. Now, once again, if you miss deadlines on the homework assignments, that's 10% late penalty and puts you behind the class. So I say work it as fast as possible. Once again, chapter exams can be accessed once the pre-required homework assignments are mastered. You have an unlimited number of attempts on each exam, and that will keep the high score. Now, there are review assignments that are not required, but if you do complete those will be worth up to 5% bonus on the corresponding chapter exam. And once I include the 5% bonus, 5 points, whatever it may be, the highest grade you can earn on exams is 100%. It cannot go over 100%. And then once again, August the 3rd is when the final exam will be given. This reminds me, you are required to purchase a graphing calculator also. The Texas Instruments graphing calculator number TI-84 or below. Anything that recognizes variables like a TI-89, TI-92, TI-Inspire are not allowed. This is the only calculator you're allowed to use on the final exam. And then you also get to use a formula sheet that I've created, not that you create, that I've created. That can be, and that's found in Blackboard and also in the Hawk system. And these are the deadlines for the corresponding assignments. Once again, you're not locked out. It just means that you'll have a 10% penalty on the homework assignments. When you master your homework assignment, it gives you a score of 100%. Even though you made an 80 on it, it makes it 100%. That's called mastery. But if you wait till after the deadline, then the highest you can make is 90%. Even though you still need 80 to master it. And then you can read all of this for yourself. And this is the final information on the syllabus is for your proctor information at your own college, at your local community college. So make sure you check that out. Now I want to go back to Blackboard for a second. Now I have created a link to the Hawks software or Hawks website. And if you're brand new, you want to create an account. And you can use temporary access until you purchase your full access or get your full access. You can buy it here, or if you already have it, you insert it here. But if you don't have your access code yet, you can click on this. And in this class, make sure you click on the one that has my name, Eric Deaton, at Somerset Community College, and you pick the online one. Now I'm not going to fill this out because, as you can tell, you can create a whole new account. On your email address, make sure you need to use your KCTC's email address, and make sure you choose Somerset. Somerset Community College. That's the one right there. Now, I've also created my own videos for college algebra. So make sure that you watch these videos. And I've broken them down by the material based on the exams. And I provided the notes. These are nothing but YouTube videos. You may not need to watch them all, but they're highly recommended. And some of them are just review. But the way I do things tends to be a lot easier than the system, so it's strongly recommended that you watch my videos. And I do have the notes. I even have graphing calculator videos. And I have everything for all 4 unit exams. Now I wanted to mention that before I went back to the Start Here page, because on this important information, this Hawk system link is an excellent video to watch. It's made by the Hawk system, and it shows you the process of how to register in Hawks and how to use the system. So it is highly recommended to watch this video. I didn't make it, but it's a very good video to watch. So make sure you do that. And then more information about the final exam. And then here's your proctor information for your college. Again, I also have a link to email me. And here's the one place to find the formula sheet. And here's the way to ask me questions. This is a pretty neat little website. Now I want to go to the Hawks website so you can see some things. Now this is how it may look once you register in your course. I'm going to just click on Add Course, just give you an idea of how it may look if I'm able to. You should see somewhere where you can click on the college name, which is Somerset Community College, and then my name as the instructor. Then make sure you click on the online 150 that I'm teaching. So when you click on View Course, you will see all of the assignments and their due dates. Those due dates I may change these due dates as the due dates pass, especially for the test. But you'll notice I have temporary access. I did this a few days ago, actually 7 days ago, so it gives me a reminder. So don't forget that. You can look at lessons. This will be the homework assignments if you just want to look at those, and then if you just want to look at the tests. Now the reviews are not, you can't see these yet, well now you can. The reviews are not tests, like I said, they're not required, they're not prerequisites for anything. So just keep that in mind. They're not in order, they're in alphabetical order or some kind of order, who knows what kind of order they're in. But do the homeworks first, then do the review if you want to, and then exam 1. The only exam that's required to be taken at home, or that's required to be taken on campus that can't be taken at home, is the final exam. And then last thing I want to show you are the materials, which these are found in Blackboard also, but I just wanted you to see that they're here also. There's 2 places to find almost everything. And so that's pretty much all there is. If you ever have any questions, always email me. So let me know if you have any questions.